Yes, Assalamualaikum everyone. So today we're going to look at grammar. So some of you might not really like grammar because you might consider it as boring, but anyway, we still have to look at today's topic which is the grammar. So what are we going to look today? We're going to look at the grammar part which is adjectives. There's a bit of refreshment of what are the examples of adjectives. So the examples of adjectives are, I know some of you might have known this, for instance, the word big or new, or we have things like interesting, and then we have interesting, and then we have advanced because we are on the last chat topic, and then we have to use the computer terms advanced, and then we can also have words like bad and good. So these are all the examples. So these are all the examples of adjectives, ataupun dalam bahasa Melayu kita panggil dia sebagai kata sifat. Mudah. Okay, so these are the examples of adjective. Okay, moving on. Untuk adjective, dia ada 3 jenis. So, sorry. So we're going to look at adjectives, and then what we're going to focus today is on the comparatives, adjectives, and also the superlative adjectives. Comparative and superlatives of adjectives. Ataupun kita akan masuk sikit pasal adverbs. Tapi tak apa, if you do not understand apa adjective, apa adverbs tu, you boleh just ignore it. It's okay. Okay, ignore it. But we are going to look more in depth to the adjective. It's not working. But anyway. Okay. So, untuk adjectives, comparative, and also the superlative, kita ada 3 jenis. Okay, kita ada 3 jenis. Jenis yang pertama adalah I panggil as the usual one. Jenis yang kedua I panggil sebagai irregular one, dan jenis yang ketiga I panggil sebagai etc. Okay, so 3 jenis. Jenis yang pertama adalah the usual one. Jenis yang kedua adalah irregular one, and then the last one adalah etc. So apa tu usual? Apa tu irregular? Apa tu etc? Now I will share with you. So the first one is the usual one. So the usual one yang kita selalu belajar ni sama ada dia berakhir dengan ER ataupun dia berakhir dengan EST. And then lagi satu, kita ada sama ada kita guna perkataan more ataupun kita guna perkataan most. Sebagai example, okay, for instance, yang ni tadi change kali kejap. So yang ini kita ada perkataan big dengan new. So big dengan new, it follows the first group. Okay, it follows the first group. So kita letak dekat sini. So new, dia akan jadi sama ada dia akan jadi newer ataupun dia akan jadi newest. Okay, the computer is newer than that computer. Yang ni yang paling basic lah, tapi I juga nak tunjuk dekat you macam mana nak guna. Ataupun kita guna perkataan the computer is the newest addition. I'm not very good with this, but anyway, so the newest addition. So apa yang I nak tunjuk dekat you adalah penggunaan ER dengan penggunaan EST. And then the same one applied to perkataan like big. So big sama dengan it can bigger ataupun biggest. So, contoh dia adalah desktop computers are bigger than laptops. Ataupun lagi satu, desktop computers are the biggest computer. Are the biggest computers. Okay, so lagi sekali kita boleh highlight penggunaan ER dengan that's not work. Dengan EST. Semudah je. No problem. And then we're going to advance to the second one. The second one iaitu more and most. So, apa kita ada? So, more and most tadi kita ada interesting. So, dia akan jadi more interesting ataupun dia akan jadi the most interesting. So, for instance, sorry. I got it wrong. So, for instance, iPhone softwares are more interesting than Android software. Okay, I'm not more interesting than Android software. So this is what we have. So more interesting. I tak berapa hebat sangat dengan komputer ni, so you just bear with me lah, my shortcoming, okay? Look, it does not work. Tapi tak apalah, you got what I mean, isn't it? I need to do this. Okay, I make new one, sorry. Oh no. I should just come clean. Okay, sorry. I should cut this, isn't it? Oh no, I'm making it worse. Okay, sorry. I just erase this first. Okay, we're going back to more and most. Sorry, more and most. So, for instance, we have the word interesting. So, iPhone softwares are more interesting than Android softwares. Oh, kalau you nak guna perkataan most, I do not know whether it's 2 word or 1 word, but anyway, so iPhone softwares are the most interesting. So that is how we use the word more dengan most. I know many of you know how to use this. It's just a bit of refreshment before we get to the new one. I'm sorry. Okay. Oops. So we go back to the rule. Okay, we're going back to the rule. So what we have, kalau you nak guna ER dengan EST, so kalau you guna ER, you kena guna ER plus than. So the computer is newer than. If you want to use the EST, you have to write the word the newest, the biggest. Okay? So this one is here, this one is here, this one is here, this one is here. And then for more, you have to have than While if you want to use the word most, you need to have the word the in front. So that is the easy one. Tapi, how to differentiate sama ada perkataan itu adalah you nak guna ER ataupun you nak guna more. Okay, so how to choose? How to choose which group does an adjective belong to? So for instance, perkataan heavy. Macam mana you nak tahu sama ada heavy ni adalah masuk grup EREST ataupun grup more or most? So macam mana you nak tahu? Cara dia mudah. You tengok kepada dia punya syllable, bilangan syllable. Syllable. Dah apa pula syllable? Kita go back to the word heavy. So heavy ni dia ada dua syllable. Heavy. So satu syllable, dua syllable. So bila dia ada dua syllable dan kurang, dia akan jadi ER ataupun EST. Kalau dia lebih daripada dua syllable, dia akan jadi more ataupun most. So for instance, contoh lain yang senang adalah perkataan beautiful. Okay, so beautiful. Dia yang mana? Dia yang more dengan most. Kalau you tak sure, kita tengok kepada bilangan syllable. B-U. B-U. T-full. So dia ada 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 syllable. So bila dia ada 4 syllable, dia akan masuk kepada kumpulan yang kedua. Madam, macam mana pula dengan perkataan handsome? Kita tengok balik handsome. Handsome. So handsome ada berapa syllable? Handsome ada 2 syllable, madam. Hand 1, some 1, 2. So 2 syllable untuk handsome. Tapi kenapa kita guna perkataan more handsome? Salah ke kalau kita guna perkataan handsome? Dia macam ni. Dua-dua boleh guna. Perkataan yang betul sebenarnya adalah handsome. Handsome ni betul. Tapi more handsome pun dia betul sekarang. Sebab bahasa ni dia adalah something yang hidup. So hari ni orang guna macam ni, esok orang guna macam tu. So kita ikut peredaran zaman. So semakin ramai orang guna more handsome, so orang bersetuju yang handsome ni need a change from handsomer kepada more handsome. Tapi both boleh. Ini disebabkan oleh peredaran zaman. Because language is alive. So they can always change. Okay. So kita tengok balik kepada isi kita. So kita dah tengok usual. Kita dah belajar tadi. So usual ada dua. Sama ada you nak guna ER, EST. Ataupun you nak guna perkataan sorry. Ataupun you nak guna perkataan more and or most. So now we are going to go to the second one, which is the irregular. Sorry. I want to. So irregular. What's wrong? Just go down. So we're going to look at the irregular. So yang ini kita dah cover. The first group ni kita dah cover. Yang ni pun kita dah cover. So sekarang kita dah tengok yang ini. Okay. So sorry. Sorry, got stuck. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue with the second part. The second part is we call as irregular. Okay, untuk irregular adalah untuk perkataan contohnya macam good. ataupun well. So it's the same one, good or well. And then we have word like bad. And then we have word like little. And then far. Okay, just 3 example. So irregular, dia perkataan dia macam ni. So positive form dia adalah good. Oh, I cannot use tab, sorry. Good. Lepas good, dia akan jadi sebagai better. Dan lepas better, dia akan jadi sebagai best. So kalau bad, dia akan jadi worse. Worse. Kalau lagi satu, dia akan jadi sebagai worst. And then little, dia akan jadi less. Oh, and then less akan jadi least. And then far akan jadi further or father. Semua boleh, bukan father tu bukan ayah ya. Ataupun dia akan jadi furthest. Ataupun farthest. Okay. So ini adalah irregular. Irregular maksudnya perkataan good ni dia takkan jadi gooder. Tu salah. Dia takkan jadi gooder. Salah. Dia takkan jadi goodest. Salah. So kita panggil dia irregular. Yang betul adalah better, best. Tapi penggunaan dia sama. Cara guna dia sama. So cara penggunaan dia sama. I give you an example. I am a better student than she is. Kalau kita guna ayat more tadi, okay. So good cuma ada satu syllable. Kalau kita boleh guna perkataan tadi So good cuma ada satu syllable. So bila guna satu syllable, D-E-R ataupun E-S-T. So kalau you nak tulis I am a gooder student than she is. Kalau kita tengok, sekejap I kena buat macam ni. Adakah ayat ni salah Kalau kita tengok, dia punya structure adalah sama. Structure penulisan adalah sama. I am a better... Sorry, I should choose this one. I am a better student than, better than, gooder than. Dia punya structure adalah sama. Cuma gooder adalah salah sebab good adalah irregular. Itu sahaja. So, cara penggunaan adalah sama. The structure is the same. So, same structure, but just that good is an irregular. So, tak boleh letak more. Tak boleh letak ER. Okay, same. Itu sahaja untuk yang kedua. So, kita dah juga siap the second part of comparative and superlatives. So, now it leaves us to the last one, the etc. Oh, we are going to the last one, which is the etc. Okay, we're going to look at the etc. Etc. or the other forms of comparison. Okay, so the first one, example, is less plus adjectives plus than. So the instance are the jumper. Jumper tu baju is less expensive than the t-shirt. Okay, the jumper is less expensive. Less expensive. Okay. Less ini adalah the opposite of the word more. So it is the, oh, I tak boleh pangkal, nanti you salah faham. It is the opposite of the word more. Okay. So kalau dalam ayat ini, the jumper is less expensive than the t-shirt. Kalau kita nak guna ayat more, the t-shirt is more expensive than the jumper. So sama je, dia cuma perbandingan. Cuma yang ini lebih, this one kurang, this one is lebih. So that is the first one. So the first one is less plus adjective plus than. The second one is the least. Sebab tadi kita ada the most. So sekarang kita ada the least pula. So penggunaan dia pun sama, cara guna dia pun sama macam the most. So this is the least interesting book. So maksudnya buku ini adalah buku yang paling tidak ataupun paling kurang menarik. Least. Okay? So least is the opposite of the word most. Okay, so we move on to the next one, the third structure. The third structure is S plus adjective plus S. So maksudnya sama, dia sama. So the skirt is as colorful as the t-shirt. So maksud dia adalah sama. The skirt adalah sama je colourful macam t-shirt. Okay, kita tengok balik. Yang ini adalah opposite, yang ini adalah opposite, yang ini adalah similar ataupun sama. Perbandingan yang sama. Ni nak cakap benda tu sama. Okay, seterusnya moving on. I'm so tired already. Number 4. Number 4 is not as ataupun so, not as ataupun not so. Kita campur dengan campur adjectives and also as. For instance, kita ambil ayat sama. The skirt is not as colourful as the t-shirt. T-shirt. Ataupun the skirt is not so colourful as the t-shirt. Bunyi macam sama tapi dia ada perbezaan sikit. And I'm going to explain to you how these two sentences is different. But before that, I want to highlight first. So this is not as, this is not so as. So yang ini opposite, yang ini opposite, yang ini sama, yang ini adalah tidak sama. Kalau you guna not as you lebih kepada neutral. You cuma bagi tahu yang benda ni tak sama, skirt ni tak se-colourful dengan skirt yang dengan t-shirt tu. Tapi if this one so is that you are more negative towards the subject. So the skirt is not so colourful as the t-shirt. So maksudnya skirt tu tidaklah colour dia banyak colour sangat macam t-shirt. This is not so colourful as the t-shirt. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. And then moving on, we're going to go to the fifth one. Comparative plus comparative. Contoh, the car is getting faster and faster. Yang ini adalah untuk something yang ada movement ataupun dia ada movement. Tapi tak semestinya kena kenderaan. Contohnya boleh juga the skirt is getting more colourful. No, more cannot. The skirt is getting the t-shirt. No. It's easier. I am getting fatter and fatter. So maksudnya dia ada movement. Dia ada continuum yang you bergerak. You ni gemuk, lepas tu lagi gemuk, lagi gemuk. So you getting fatter and fatter. Macam tu. So that is comparative. That is comparative and comparative. What's wrong with this? Okay. Moving on to the last one. So tadi kita ada comparative, sekarang kita ada the comparative and then kita ada the, and then kita ada comparative lagi sekali. Banyak comparative ni. Contohnya, the more you study, the more you learn. Yang ni yang basic. Kalau kita buat essay, this is one of the interesting structures, sebabnya dia ada repetition dan dia ada penegasan. The more you learn, the more you study, the more you learn. The more you eat, the fatter you are. Understand? Macam tu. So that is the 4 types of So that is the 4 types of adjectives for comparative and also superlative. So we have covered everything. Another tick and then we're done. So if you got any problem, you can always listen to this recording again and again and again and again, because the more you listen to this recording, the better you are at understanding superlative comparatives, adjectives, and superlatives. Okay. So, your task. You got 2 tasks. The first task is I want you to go to your task. Is in textbook, right? It is in textbook, but you have to write notes inside a log book. The short log book. I nak you guna buku log yang pendek sebagai buku I. Buku penulisan, bukan penulisan, buku tulis. Okay, so the first task is that I want you to go to the grammar reference section dalam buku teks you, page 157, 158. I nak you copy the grammar notes for comparative and superlatives of adjectives and adverbs. Okay? And then the second task is that I nak you buat latihan sikit in your textbook, grammar, page 11. Okay, tu je. That's it. Once the tasks are done, I want you to tu je. Dah tak payahlah. Tu je. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.